Hi! Welcome back to part 2 of the video, things I wish I knew before varsity. If you just clicked on this one, get out. Go and watch the first one. No, I'm being serious. Go watch the first one and then you can come here. It doesn't make sense to stop halfway. You don't start a book halfway, do you? No. So go and watch the first video and then you can come here. Now for the rest of us who actually watched the first one, thank you for coming again, and let us just continue with the second segment. So the other thing that was highly mentioned was finance. Yo, guys, you know when they say in a relationship you need money? The same thing applies for varsity. In varsity, you need chankura, you need cash, dinero, makuta, l'argent, whatever you call it, you need it. So don't be spending like you're mad. And that's like the highlights of this advice. Don't spend like you are a headless chicken, because people try so hard to impress others. They buy and they buy and they buy. You end up being broke and broke and broke. Money in varsity just flies. You're gonna get money today, next thing is fly. You don't know where it went, you just know that the money flies. I also feel that because back in high school, you know, mom was buying groceries, mom was doing everything, your parents are taking care of you, anything you needed, they got it for you. But now you're in varsity and you're staying on your own, or now they've given you the responsibility to take care of yourself. So finances needs to be spent wisely. You don't need to be buying everything. Rather, be buying needs instead of wants. You can buy your wants here and there, but most importantly, make sure that you cover your needs first, you know? Teach yourself how to save, because that can help you in the future. You don't know what you might need in the future. Maybe you're gonna need a textbook, or you're gonna be needing something for lectures or for studying. Then now the money you saved, you could use to buy that. I've heard stories of people who are receiving NSFAS or allowances, and in the first week they've already finished up half of their money. They've spent everything on having a good time, on buying booze and all those things. Come 3 weeks into the month, the person doesn't have food, and they're starting to message people and texting them and calling them, please send me money, I need to buy food, please buy me this, please buy me that. Why? Because you did not budget. You did not save. You did not spend your money wisely. You must learn to budget. And for the people who are taking a gap year, I feel that taking a holiday job or taking a job will help you learn the value of money. That way, when you actually go into varsity, you are not overspending on unnecessary things, because you understand the value of money. You know money is important, and then that will in turn help you to save. You will get the knowledge and the values of money. That way, you won't be spending your money partout. The other thing is, you are not an island, okay? You need a social life, guys. You cannot just always be in the books. Oh, man, I'm Dexter, I'm a genius. So you want to be sticking your head in the book. No, guys. You will burn out. You will be exhausted. You will crash and you will burn. Okay, that's why I really appreciate my campus. While Varsity College, we have a group of students called Social Committee. Their job is basically to create social events for us, so on and so forth. So my school gives you an opportunity to participate and to be involved in social activities for people that don't have a social life. It's fun things that we do. We go to parks, sometimes they go to beaches, sometimes they go to Madison, they go to clubs and so on and so forth, just so that you could have a social life. Because like nobody talks about how lonely it is in varsity, because especially if you are an introvert, because everybody is just trying to mind their own business and stay in their own bubble and all that, and you end up having a whole classroom with people that are minding their business and staying in their bubble. So you now in your own bubble, you're feeling lonely, and it's just so draining and depressing. That's why you need a social life. And a social life doesn't just mean go out and drink and you know, just be wild. Find things that you enjoy. That could be knitting, or crocheting, or making videos, or even cooking, or just hanging out with your friends, or anything. Find anything that you enjoy. Joining clubs at school. Having a social life will help you survive in varsity, honestly speaking. It helps you relax and unwind. You should prioritize your academics. I'm not taking anything away from that. Prioritize your academics, but at the same time, prioritize having a social life, because having a balance in this is very important. You're in the books and you're relaxing and unwinding. The next one is time management. Management is so important. You think, no, because I don't need to attend lectures, I don't need to do this assignment now, it's only due in November, yada yada yada, I've got time. You don't have time in varsity. Plan out your schedule, plan out your day. Because these days I'm going to be tackling these tasks. On this day I'm going to be doing XYZ. On that day I'm going to be doing that way. A lot of people think that if you have a planned schedule, you are boxing yourself. You won't be able to do any fun things. Actually, having a plan is the most freeing thing ever, because you get to see your whole day planned, your whole month planned, and you're like, okay, I have space to do anything on this day. I have space to have a social life on this day. I have space to do XYZ with my friends on this day, That way you can plan for your academics, you can plan for your social life, Instead of just going with the flow. In varsity, you can't go with the flow, guys. Varsity is too expensive. It's too expensive for you to be going with the flow. Money, time is expensive as well, so don't waste it. Once you lose that time, you can't regain it. You can't go back in time and say, oh no, instead of studying on the 1st of February, I was watching Cross's YouTube video. Now it's the 3rd of March and you have an exam. Oh no, I didn't study. Let me go back in time and study. You can't. We don't have that tool yet. Manage your time well, so that you have time to study and have time for social life. And it's all fun and games to have a schedule planned out, but if you're not disciplined, you won't be able to follow your schedule and you won't be holding yourself accountable. So that paper or that plan that you have on your phone or your tablet or your computer is just there for show, and you're not really following it. So who's lying to who there? Another thing, this one is a 2-on-2 thing, all right? A lot of people are saying varsity is not a modeling show. It's not a runway. Don't be pulling up all dressed up. Let me read it. I don't want to lie. Varsity isn't a fashion show. Don't be pulling up all dressed. For what? Okay, let me do that again. Don't be pulling up all dressed. For what? Don't drip too hard. Nobody cares. Don't be dressing to impress. Nobody cares. Okay? That goes both ways though, because if you are dressing up just so that you could be liked or just so that you could be seen a certain way to impress people, to make them think of you in a certain way, now that's not good. You pretending you're lying to be who you're not, and all that is stressful at the end of the day. But on the other side, I feel that a good outfit makes the day. A good outfit makes you mood. Mina, I'm doing green on green today. I'm just feeling nature. My phone cover's even green. I'm just feeling nature and just loving today and just full of hope and joy. I don't know, I just feel this certain way. So that's why I dress this way. So for people like us that don't dress for people, we dress for ourselves and our mood. Go ahead, if that's what makes you happy, if that's the way you express yourself as a person, if that's your personality, go ahead and do it. Dress up if that makes you feel good. Do it, baby girl. Do it, guy. Do it, dude. Do it, bro. Just do it if you're gonna do it for yourself. But if you're gonna do it just so you could look good in the eyes of the other people and you're not dressing to code, nah, forget it. But yeah, so that's why I say this goes both ways. And for the final, for the finale, for this one, back in school when they say write an essay of 1,000 words, 10 pages, it's so easy to write that because what we do, we just search, either copy and paste and submit it as your own, you still get a good mark, or you search and you turn it into your own words and you write it and you submit it. Yeah. In varsity, there's something called plagiarism. There's something called referencing. There's something called bibliography. So all academic essays need to have those 3 things. If your academic essay doesn't have any of these things, whether you searched it online, whether your father is a professor and he wrote it for you and he knows all the knowledge, whether what, whether who, you will get a 0. You will be flagged for copyright because now you're copying someone else's work, and then you won't be marked. And And it's not like you can write everything from your own words, like you from your knowledge. It's an academic essay, so you have to do research, and then you're gonna have to paraphrase it into your own words. So you can't write an essay just from you, by you, with your own knowledge. No. Yes, you research and then you changed it and you just put lotion and I say it came out where you want to say it, yeah. But you must name the authors, name the writers, you know? And that kind of thing is very tricky. A lot of nitty-gritty of how you do it. You might forget a comma, you forget a full stop here and there, the capital letter, it must be italic. Yo, it's really confusing. So what they encourage us to do, and what I'm encouraging you to do, is get your referencing guide, okay? Download a referencing guide. Even people with PhDs, I said PhD, PhDs that are still writing right now, they go onto the referencing guide because you can't remember everything. Trust me, you can't remember where you must put the comma and that full stop. Unless when you've been referencing for a long time and you're good at that. Till this day, I'm telling you, I still make mistakes and I have to go back and get referencing guide. I have two, one on my phone, one on my iPad. And if you need help, there's people at school that can help you learn how to do it, or they can check your work for you. Yes, go find people to check your work for you to make sure that, no, you wrote the right thing. You don't want to lose unnecessary marks, okay? Yeah, that sums up my second video. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video, because I really wish there was people that told me these things before coming to varsity, because some of these things I did. First year, first month, Gracia was busy spending like she's mad. Every day I was in CAF, and CAF is not cheap. I was buying CAF. I would spend money every day for a month, and I was broke. I was dry, you know? If only people told you these type of things, you know? Varsity is fun, you know? It's gonna be the best time of your life if you embrace it, and at the same time, it could be the worst time of your life if, you know, you're not in it and you just don't want to be here. Then the whole process is going to be depressing. But if you change your mindset and say, okay, I'm here to learn, I'm going to have a good time as well, then you will definitely have a good time. Varsity is fun, guys. We enjoy. It's going to be the best years of your life. So why not make it memorable, you know? When you're grown, you're going to be telling your children, your nieces, your nephews, your grandchildren, and all those things, the stories. Oh, for that Shade, I remember when I was in college, I was a cheerleader. Oh, good old days. You know, just do things that are fun and don't have too much fun that you forget your schooling. Because at the end of the day, we came here to study, right? We didn't come here to have a lot of fun and fail at the end of the day. Varsity is expensive, and it's too expensive to be reckless and not appreciating the people that are actually working hard to bring you here. I want to take this time to thank parents and opportunities that are out there providing bursaries and scholarship to people so that they can come and get a higher education. I know some people are the first in their families to actually go in varsity. You know, varsity is expensive. And for people that are actually paying from their pockets, you know, they work really hard to send you to school so that you could have a good future at the end of the day. You know, you should be grateful, because there's some people that wish they could be in schools, but they can't because of finances. So don't take anything for granted, but rather be grateful every day. Go on with life with an open heart, with kindness, love, and joy, because there's nothing better than a beautiful world with happy people. All right. That's all I have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I really enjoyed filming it. It was really fun. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, share it with people who are in matric, you know, so they can watch this and be ready for varsity, or if they're going to be taking a gap year or anything. Please follow me on my socials, on Instagram and on TikTok. Comment down below what are some of the things that you wish you knew before going into varsity. You know, I love talking to you people. I love when you comment and then I get to see people interacting, and I'm just like, I'm so touched, because I'm really grateful that you guys are actually taking time out to watch my videos. Thank you so much. Until I see you guys again, bye. Wait! It's so weird. People are just like walking past and I'm just here. Like, cause the window is, let me show you my setup. Wait, I need to take you out from here. This big ass window that I'm filming at. Well, putting, cause the lighting, guys. Just say, I receive. Say with me. I receive. Yes. Oh, hi. How are you guys?
PMP.
PMP. Varsity. College. I've been waiting for a while.